This time of year, I like to watch the weather forecast, and if it looks like we are going to have rain for, 4, 5, 6 days in a row, I like to try start some suckers. I try to pick varieties of tomatoes that I think might set on late. I've got some long suckers here, and I'm just going to pick a few places and stick them in the ground. And I'll water them if it doesn't rain, but they say it's supposed to rain, or we're going to have a good chance of rain all week in the next week, so looks like the timing's pretty good. It's July 13th, and here's a look at our suckers that we started. That's one there. Then down here by this brick we have this one. It's doing about the best. I don't remember which varieties these were. They were all the smaller tomatoes, so it's either a black cherry, a indigo rose, or a garden peach, or a Japanese black trifle. Those are the 4 I took suckers off of. Here we are on July 27th, and of the suckers we stuck in the ground, only a couple of them are doing really well. Here's one of them. Little blooms forming there. Let me show you that. This ones are doing really well. I think we'll get some tomatoes off of it. There's blooms forming there. It's got several suckers I'm letting grow. Hopefully we'll get some late tomatoes on it. It's August 8th, and this is one of our suckers. It's about 4 feet tall, and I really need to prune it. It's got lots of blooms on it. It'll have tomato on it. Well, there's a little tiny tomato on it right there. So we'll get some late tomatoes off of this one. It's August 8th, and here's our other sucker. Don't know if it'll produce tomatoes, but we'll find out in time. It's August 15th, and this thing was getting kind of hard to manage on the stake that I had it tied to, so decided to try to put it in this cage. Even though there's 2 of us, we still ended up kind of mangling it. Scraped it pretty bad in quite a few places. Broke a few other places, but I'll prune it up. Hopefully we'll get some late tomatoes off of it. It's August 31st, and this is our black cherry sucker. I stuck it in the ground on June 28th. Took it a while to get going, but as you can see, it's really taken off, and it's over 5 feet tall now. And there are a whole lot of tomatoes down on the bottom. Let's see what looks like up the top. There's quite a few little ones up the top too, still setting on. So we're going to get quite a few late tomatoes off of this one. I accidentally broke this limb off a while ago, trying to put it back in the cage. I got some pruning to do. I've already done some pruning, but this thing just is growing like crazy. And here's the other sucker. It's not quite up to the top of the cage. It's probably 4.5 feet. But it does have some tomatoes on it. This is a Japanese black trifle or trifle, whatever you want to call it. But it's got some tomatoes. We'll get some late tomatoes off of it. It was really hot when I stuck those suckers in the ground back in late June, so these are the only 2 that took off. Next year I think we'll probably do better. Here's some black cherry tomatoes that I just picked. I think I'll be removing that plant soon. It's getting some blight on it. We have one other tomato plant that's left, and it's starting to get some color on it. This is one of our two suckers. The other was the black cherry. This is the Japanese black trifle. Well, here we are on Thanksgiving Day, and out of all the tomatoes, only one of them looks like it might be ripe. I kind of expected the skin to be tough, but it's not too bad, and the taste is really good.